What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo, and today we're going to show just how good the man of the hour, the Mad Titan Thanos is in Timeline. And I do believe he pretty much is the new PvP meta. They did an amazing job on this character. Unlike Ultron, who feels unfinished, Thanos feels pretty godly for PvP. He doesn't always win. I mean, you can't guarantee a win every single time that you use him. But man, does he do good. And one of the reasons is because they changed his leadership, the remove all debuff for 12 seconds on a 20-second cooldown. So every other 8 seconds, this can be up. And then it also increases basic attack by 25%. That is nice. And his basic defense is also. And then having Hela on the team, I'm sure many of you have already seen. A lot of people use this same team with Thanos because it's a nice little team that works really well against heroes because you decrease damage received from superheroes by 50% and also increase their damage by 50% and decrease damage received by 30%, right? On top of the decreased damage received by 50% that Thanos already has. And then Colossus, of course, for the decreased damage received. And for Thanos, I do have a fairly PvP build on him. I could go further, but it's not too bad. I only have 14% HP on my cards, which is actually very, very low. And that's probably why I probably don't get as many wins as maybe some other accounts. But I have 44,600 physical attack. I got max attack speed. Critical rate's almost maxed out. Critical damage at 178%. And ignore defense is max. And skill cooldown is max. My dodge is actually at 60%, which is actually really good. It does help his survivability. It allows him a little bit more time to get heals when he's dodging attacks. And I do have, 5-star physical attack Urus. I'm going to have to change that and give him some mythic physical attack Urus. I definitely will be doing that. And I do have 2 HP Odin's Blessings, but other than that, nothing really too special on this kit. And as far as this kit, man, it is godly. I mean, you can actually cancel this tier 3 now a little bit early. That's just nice. But when it comes to PvP, that's not really a big deal. But the increased damage to targets with debuff removal instinct, increased damage to targets with remove all debuff is godly for PvP. It really is amazing for him. And then the fact that now he's got these nice little short iframe and low cooldowns, right? This is nice. Remove all buff from target. That's sweet. And then he does have a nice 30% crit rate buff. So my crit rate's going to be maxed out for 5 seconds whenever he uses this skill. And then getting the attack buff is also really, really nice. And then you got the 4 skill, which has the ignore iframe. And that's a big one, man. That's a big one. That 4 skill with the penetration and ignore iframe, I mean, that's his moneymaker. That is a godly skill. Then it has immunity to all debuffs. I mean, yeah, man. I mean, and he's got the 5-second invincibility, right? But the immunity to all debuff is nice. So, Spider-Man, you're not webbing him up. You might web him up for a little bit, but it won't be for very long. And then he's got the 5th skill, which increases attack by 35%, right? Thanos is fairly strong in PvE, but really, PvP is where it's at. It really is with this character. If you buy the uniform, that's what you should buy it for. Don't buy it for PvE, buy it for PvP. I mean, you can buy it for PvE if you want. I mean, it's completely up to you. But if you really want to get the most out of this character, PvP all the way, and you will find you're going to see a lot of Thanoses in Timeline. And then we have a fully awakened Power Ranger Hawk set, and I don't have an artifact form, and his artifact really isn't that great, to be perfectly honest. And I just got a regular CTP regeneration. If I ever get another CTP regeneration, I might go ahead and reforge this. Just because it's Thanos. I think he really should be like as strong as I can make him. You know, he's one of the villains that I really, really love. And I really would like to give him the most that I can. So I might end up doing that. I do have a mythic uniform. And as far as the uniform options, I mean, Crescent, ugh, right? The next one's Storm. Now, this second slot I got set for HP. I could set it for physical attack, but honestly, it would only get like 330 physical attack. It just wouldn't be worth it. I'd rather have that HP, in all honesty, to help with survivability. And I might, just because I love Storm and just because I love Thanos, I might go ahead and level this uniform up to Mythic just to give myself a little extra HP, make him a little bit tankier, make him a little bit more annoying in PvP. And then this next one, luckily, it's Odin. You know, Odin is a good uniform. It really is. I mean, he's getting kind of outdated now, but still for newer players, he's still a godly character for them. I mean, he's still freaking amazing for them. And then we got Dodge on War Machine's uniform here. And then the last one is Red Guardian, which is, it's not very good. It's kind of bad. It's kind of bad, guys. It's kind of bad. So let's jump into Timeline and let's pick some teams we can fight against. Not that team. That's another Thanos. So here's a good one, right? We got Sentry, we got Cersei, and we got White Fox. Let's see how we do against this team right here. okay? And I'm just going to let it autoplay, guys. I mean, obviously, if you play on manual, you're going to do a lot better. But let's be honest, most people just play this crap on auto. Right now, whenever you're starting on fresh, your skills aren't all off cooldown. But luckily, Thanos has got some short cooldowns. And that 4 skill just murdered Sentry, right? That penetration just melted him. Yeah. Yeah. Poor Cersei got whooped. She got the undead passive there, the revive, and she died. Not bad. The poor White Fox don't have a chance, right? She doesn't stand a chance at all. I mean, he pretty much made mincemeat out of one of the top teams, right? He just made mincemeat out of one of the top teams, which is actually pretty freaking nutty. So let me see if I can find another team here. No, that's Thanos. We don't want that. We don't want to go against another Thanos. That's no fun, right? Oh my God. No, 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 no. Click on the wrong button. Click on the wrong button. Let me see here. Let's try this one. See what I mean, guys? It's just you're just going to see nothing but Thanos all over the damn place because that's what people roll. Now we'll try this team right here, right? But that's what people are using, and for good reason. You know, there's a good reason. It's kind of a shame that Adam Warlock, I mean, he's still a good PvP character, but now that Thanos has showed up, I think that he's going to be outshined. I think that Thanos is actually better and arguably probably the best PvP character in the game. I can't guarantee that, but from the testing that I've done so far, after I built him up a little bit, I mean, look at what he's doing, guys. He pretty much is murdering everybody. They got reforged CTPs. He's destroying them, right? I mean, wow. He's is that fifth skill, the iframes. I mean, he's just he's solid, man. He's so good for PvP. And you know, and I'm not a huge PvP person. You guys know that. But I got to admit, you know, when I see him murder like he does, it's pretty awesome, right? Now here's a team with Spider-Man, Sentry, and Molecule Man, right? A Molecule Man's leadership is going to ignore our decreased damage received. So let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. Excuse me, guys. Got a nasty cough, man. Haven't been able to shake it for nothing. It's really a shame that Molecule Man is like so bad. It seems like about every character just murders him. It's so strange. Such an expensive character to level up. What a shame. Now, Spider-Man here. Spider-Man's actually killed my Thanos a few times. But this is the first time I tested Thanos after building him up a little bit. And he pretty much whooped up on old Spider-Man. Oh, there we got whooped up by Sentry. There we got whooped up by Sentry, man. So, I mean, and it's like I said earlier, he's not always going to win. We can't expect a character to come in and win every single round, right? I mean, maybe if I'd had more HP on my cards, maybe we would have got the win, but it's just not always going to happen, all right? Let me see here. Let me find another team here. No, no, no. Yeah, it's always difficult looking for a team to fight because it's just Thanos over and over and over. Actually, you know what? No, no, no. Well, yeah. Here's a good team right here. We got a Doom, we got a Wolverine with Hela, right? And Hela's passive doesn't work with the craft against Thanos, which is actually pretty sweet since he's a villain, right? Taking out O'Doom. Can he take him out again? There's that 4. He prioritizes that 4 a lot, and that damn thing just melts the living hell out of him. It's also just really cool seeing his animations and what he's doing when he's doing his summon, especially from his 3rd skill. Poor Wolverine, man. You can have as much of undead passive as you want and all the healing you want, but against the big mad titan, no chance. No chance. I haven't lost to Wolverine so far in PvP. Nice, nice, right? I mean, he's nuts, man. He's top tier for PvP. There is no denying it. I wish I could fight an Emma. I don't remember if she's restricted or not this week, but that would be pretty cool, right? Here's a Doom with another Thanos. And this is a Doom with Colossus on the team. I mean, we can go ahead and try it real quick to see what happens. I mean, we might lose because we're going to be facing another Thanos, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, we're starting off with Thanos. All right. Yeah. It's just like a war. Oh, not bad. Mine won. Cool. He's going to hit that 4. Ignore iframe. We're going to get a lot of residual damage right now. Thanos heals up a lot. Nice from that passive. There's that 4. Destroying Doom. All right. And even though Colossus has the physical reflect, Thanos just pretty much murders him too because of the iframes. I mean, yeah, I mean he's a sick dude, freaking godly, just an amazing character. So good for PvP, man. Wow. But it's like I'm happy and I'm excited about it. But I mean, I can't lie to you guys. I really wish he would have just been a more. I wish he'd been more like Doom, where he was just a bit stronger for PvE, to where if you build him in a hybrid build, that he would be super good for both, right? Like my Doom, I got a brilliant CTB of destruction on, right? Doom's actually good in PvE and PvP. He's just top tier in PvE, right? I really wanted to see that for Thanos. He's definitely a character that deserves it, but I don't think he got that treatment. He's just more relegated to just being freaking amazing in PvP, which is awesome. But I wish he'd had been a little bit better for PvE. And really, all they would have needed to do for that, in all honesty, guys, is just gave him some accumulation. And I think that would have been all he would have needed, because he is fairly strong in PvE. He's just not godly, especially on an account that has a lot of Pierce. And the fact that he does have 5% Pierce from his uniform is nice. But when you got a lot of Pierce on your account, I've said this before, you get a lot of diminishing returns on getting extra Pierce from these uniforms that give it. So it's not really a massive deal for us veterans that got a lot of Pierce on our accounts. But Thanos is amazing, man. Arguably the best PvP character in the game, if not the best PvP character in the game. I think a lot of people probably would tote him as that, and I could definitely understand why. So, I mean, he definitely is a must-buy if you are into PvP. If you want to, have an easier time of getting those crystals every single week, you should absolutely purchase this uniform, although we might have a cheaper sale during the 7-year anniversary for the uniform, so do keep that in mind. So let me know what y'all think about Thanos, and I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. GMT+7 time. The link is in the description below, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See you, everybody.